Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. A lot of questions have been coming in, for quite some time, asking us about an update on the magazine, and that's what I want to do for you today. So please hang tight, spend a few minutes with me here in just a second. All right, guys, welcome back. I've been wanting to do this video. We have sent out some articles to our subscribers to be able to give them the update, but you deserve an update as well, because there's a lot of you that read the magazine that we don't even know it because you're not a subscriber through our website, but you have different links to it that get put out there. We don't put them out, but other people do, and that's okay. But I want to be able to give you an update, just a kind of a 5-minute history from start to finish of where we have been, where we're at, and where we're going. Back in 2015, I was sitting around a campfire with some other veterans, motorcyclists, and we're just sharing outdoor stories, not war stories, outdoor stories and different techniques. And I just happened to be the guy in the group that had more experience than anybody else. Not that I was smarter or anything like that. I just had a little more experience. And somebody in the group asked me, why don't you, put together a YouTube channel? And I was like, because that ain't me. I'm not really wanting to do something like that. The next time that we all got together, it was brought up again. You need to share your knowledge, techniques. You've got a network of people that are your friends around the world that you could probably draw from, and that's kind of where the genesis of Backwoods Biker Magazine really started. Was it just around those campfires, and it just started to ramp up from there. And our first year, I think that we had, something like 75 subscribers, and that was really it. And then the second year, it began to ramp up and got better and better and better, and we became more popular, and different groups started embracing us, and the magazine turned into an award-winning publication. In its category. It was really nice. This was the last printed version here, and this came out in 2018, December of 2018. Almost, it's 3 years ago that this came out, the last one. And the reason that we stopped printing the magazine was because of the simple fact that we're just like everybody else that was printing a magazine. Unless you are a super megalithic publication company, chances of your survival are pretty slim, and everybody's been migrating to the digital magazines, digital newspapers, and we just did the same thing because we were not able to sustain everybody, and fulfill all the needs that people were wanting, and so we migrated to that. And over time, we started hitting 35 to 40,000 readers every month, and it was free. We always wanted to do it for free, but when you're talking about putting out a magazine of this quality, even digital, with the time that is spent, the money that is spent, the staff, everything that goes into this, even digitally, begin to tax on us, and we started developing a plan to be able to monetize the magazine at a very, very low monthly rate. And in the meantime, we kept pumping it out for free. And again, we never slipped below the 30,000 mark, but we never really, breached 40,000 too many times. But it was between 30 and 40,000 readers a month that was viewing the magazine, which for us, we thought, man, that's pretty good. Of course, it's not like Time, and some of the other magazine, Outdoor Life, whatever, might be out there still. And there's a ton of outdoor magazines, survivalist magazines, all those. We don't know what they're doing, but I know it's not like those. But 30 or 40,000 readers a month, is pretty dope as far as I'm concerned. You're reaching a lot of people, and then those 30 or 40,000 people are also sharing the information. That's what it's really about. That's what this started out as. Didn't start it out to be a big money making business. It was to be able to share information, share techniques, tips, everything that we could do to be able to help people enjoy the outdoors in the motorcycling, and then eventually we evolved into embracing also the bicycling community around the world, especially when the e-bikes hit. We had everything in place to be able to monetize it, and then boom, 2020, COVID happened. And COVID, like many other small companies around the world, just not the United States, but around the world, but especially here in the United States, small companies took a big hit. We too had people that get sick. But what really affected us more than anything else is our small vendors. I've always been very prideful in the fact that we have concentrated on the little guy, helping the little guy out, giving them exposure, showing you what they've got to offer. And we've had some phenomenal vendors that have participated with us. And this is how it works. So I'm going to just be very, very transparent. Our advertising in our magazine. Let me see if I can find an ad somewhere. We kept the ads at a very small minimum. Okay, here's one on the front page right here, right there. This is from Silver Stag Knives, and then this one is from Hickory Creek Archery with the vertical mini crossbow that they produce and sell. These ads are not cheap. This is about a $500 ad. Each of those are about $500. It's still cheaper than a lot of magazines, but then, this one on the back, you see that? This is for the Wounded Warrior Project. And I made a decision from the beginning, that we would dedicate one full page, and I thought, we're going to give Wounded Warrior Project the back of our magazine. That's an $1,800 ad right there that we give away every single month. We do not put anything else on there. It's been up from day one, and it'll stay that way. But what happens with this, now this is how the magazine goes. The products that you see, the little guys send us the products and we review them, we write the articles, shoot the pictures. A lot of money on our side goes into developing that article for you to be able to read. But without the participation of these small-time vendors, we got a few big ones, like MSR, we've done them before. Several big knife companies, we've done a few knives for them, but it's mostly the small guy. When this happened with COVID, a lot of the small guys got hurt. First of all, if you've got a staff of 5 to 10 people and half your staff ends up with COVID and out, and some of them don't go back to work, that's going to cripple you. But then the supply chain issues begin to happen, and that affected everybody to where they didn't have the material to build the products that you've learned to love. And if they didn't have the product, they couldn't send it to us to where we could do the magazine for you. We didn't have the material to be able to do this with. So COVID hit us and crippled us in a lot of ways, and it stopped our transition from, to monetize, because we were going to have to do something to be able to make money other than, the ad itself. And that's where we've been riding at, and we keep riding this wave. It looks like it's going to get better, and then something else hits. Right now we're facing this wave of the Omicron variant that is very aggressive, and our nation is just being ran over. And I'm not going to give you a rant on this virus shit, so excuse me for saying that, but that's just, I'm done. I'm done with the virus, to be honest, because it's hurt us. I've lost good friends to this that have passed away. I've had many friends that have had to go suffer through the hospital and the trach. I've had family members that died. numerous, and I was counting around the country. The people that I know personally, almost 30 people have passed away, and that might be just a drop in a bucket to some people. But anyway, I don't want to get on this rant. I just want to stay focused on what I'm trying to tell you about the magazine. It hurt us just like it hurt everybody else. And what we have been doing in that time, because, you've noticed that we haven't put a new full magazine out for several months. And the reason that is because we just didn't have the gear to be able to review, and we didn't have the staff, that could keep up with that pace. So we've been putting out single articles and sending them out to our subscribers that have been subscribers for us for years, and we send those out for free. So if you want to be on that list to be a subscriber, there's an email down there that I'll make sure that gets put up in this video, and we can send you the articles themselves. But the good news is we are turning the corner, it looks like, because people are starting to adjust now. And I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers that we're able to source products again like we have not been able to. And we're going to monetize in 2021. It's going to happen, or 2022. It's going to happen this year, and within the next 6 months. We will have a magazine out. It'll be just like this, super duper magazine with all the super products in it that you have been accustomed to seeing. The guests that we have in the lineup to be able to be in that magazine are really going to surprise you. The people that have, the celebrities that we have, and we got an article that we've been working on for quite a while. But Women of the Woods, from the rookies that you've never heard of, to some that you've seen on Alone, Naked and Afraid, people like that, and people that you've never heard of. But we've got some really good articles that are going to be coming out very, very shortly. So thank you for continuing to ask for the articles. Thank you for continuing to ask us about where is the magazine at itself. We haven't touched anything out on our website. That was by design, but soon you're going to see changes out on that website. So keep an eye out for it. And I want to say thank you very much for the vendors that have stuck with us, and the vendors that are now coming back. God bless you all. I know you've been suffering. I know this whole thing has hurt you guys, and we're going to try to do our best to be able to help you out. To dig out of this hole that you're in. You're a great artist. That's the reason you're in the magazine. We don't put people in there that are marginal. But you're a great artist. You're a gear artist. Great designers, great manufacturers, craftsmen, top notch. And we appreciate all the work that you do. Hang in there, and maybe we can get you back in the magazine here shortly, as soon as everybody gets their ducks in a row. So thank you very much for watching the video. And as I said, I just wanted to be transparent with you. We've been down. We've been close to getting out. We had some bad stuff happen. Man, ransomware. It's of the devil. I'm telling you right now. That's all I'm going to say about that, But anyway, thank you very much. And we appreciate all your love and support that you send us. And so until next time, you guys ride free, you live free. As always, you be safe out there, and continue to look for that magazine because it's coming out.